Hello dear viewers, it is time to finally keep battling to that big orc boss and hopefully reach him today. We're playing the game Bravada, and in this stream Ivan Taranenko will join me. He is one of game designers, writer of script and all texts in the game, artist who made all graphics and animations, and PR. Thank you very much, Ivan, for once again joining me in the Bravada stream. I'm very happy to be with you again.
Thanks, it's a pleasure for me, so thank you for the opportunity. I'm glad to hear you again.
And
yeah.
I love these loot times. One click of a button and we're in the location.
Yes. So the previous time we stopped at the moment where our hero is managed to get to the orc village, inside the orc village. So now we are inside and we should go to see their chieftain, I would say.
Yes, we were storming the gates, and
yeah,
I have to say the scenery looks a lot more interesting than it was before and less monotonous with different plants, and actually it was pretty smoothly going to that because there was pretty beautiful river.
And I think the next chapter will be even more beautiful than even this.
That's great to know. So Bravada is a strategy turn-based game, and unique feature of it is that you are able, when someone from your team dies, you are able to clone any enemy or anyone from the team who is still alive. And there are a lot of exploration in that regard when it comes to different skill trees of different characters, because they not only change their skills when they level up, they also change how they look, different appearances. We have three combat orcs in front, so with our ranged setup, I think we have a great chance of doing first strikes. If there are no some...
You goes from here or me dead body only.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6...
Man, you still count this
word? Shaman. It's a shaman, it's a hidden shaman. The lore of the game says that 4 or 5 words a regular orc and 10 or 9 words is a shaman, so based on that I'm concluding that this is a hidden shaman.
Yeah, but he is still, you know, have to make his exams to become a true shaman.
Probably. And now it seems like we have a chance of a first strike of from distant attackers, but that will only happen, of course, if no sudden enemies will appear out of the air. You know, like maybe there's someone hiding under the ground and they will dig out right now.
We'll see. But you have a pretty big, you know, team and it's well rounded, so I think we will have no problem with these guys. Oh, maybe take this field mine. Yeah. Sometimes it's easy to do just drag and drop because you don't have to ruin your formation. Okay.
And now there are some other items.
Yeah, this is another place where you should use drag and drop maybe to drag one characters inside, because if you use all your team, then you will just ruin your formation and you will have to spend some time to redone your formation. So.
Cockroach. I remember how funny cockroaches were in Constructor game, because if there's a house in the neighborhood that is infected with cockroaches, then around that house you will have human-sized cockroaches walking around.
Okay. You can just skip. Yeah, it's pretty easy. So pretty easy. Formation is ruined. Whatever. It's fine.
Should be fine if there are no sudden surprises.
Yeah.
Anyway, probably it's best to restore the formation and only then move forward.
As you can see, the lighting is changed.
Yeah.
Look, they have
Nice.
captured animals and keep them in cages. Yeah, so some of the characters kind of enslaved in these cages. Maybe you can, set them free. We'll see.
Question is, will they become friendly after that?
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe fix your formation because two of your melee fighters are kind of in the second row, which is not the best idea because they have no reach to the enemies. Yeah, and your blue cube is too far away. Yeah. Okay. And check if this cactus character has an... Yeah, it's pretty good reach, so it's fine. Okay, let's move.
Anyway, it's the best to try on this healing plant, because if it will be alone, it won't be able to damage
get
anyway.
closer to these cages. They caged animals and dwarves. Hold on, bro. So we see this lonely dwarf at a distance, so maybe he will join us, our company.
The plant simply goes away. Actually, what gives away the AI in the game about, its tendency to do random moves is that if you kill all enemies but the plant is alive, then the plant does not move to other enemies in order to be healing them, and instead moving forward to the team. I don't know, maybe they are going to attack the orcs, or they're going just to regroup and attack the team later. Magical attack. But he has dynamite. And a lot of health. So it seems like a good idea to have him in front for the ranged. Starting with the ranged attacks. Oh, so they're attacking the orcs. That's good to know. This means we shouldn't be worried and wondering what's going on, and we can just free everyone else. Office. Will you run or fly home for the books?
Can I go with you, please? Sorry, I think my mic was muted. That's just my mistake. Fine, you tell us stories. So he's some kind of special character, maybe? Not your regular melee fighter.
Booster?
Yeah, another character. That's
Defense booster.
okay.
Extremely fragile.
So he will boost one characters in his range every turn. So
I want him here.
probably, but I'm not sure if you need this. If you want this blue cube in front.
Of course I don't, because blue
He's
cube
very
has
useful.
too low health.
You know, this buffer is pretty useful character because he can give a lot of shields. Because not every turn you have to deal with enemies, so he will give a lot of shields while you're doing nothing, you know, skipping your turns. So most of your characters will give additional defense. Super useful.
How long does it last?
I think it's last until you get a hit, maybe. Now you have two bombers. The main character and this, you know, fisherman. Don't you think that fishing with dynamites is one of the most efficient way to go fishing?
It is too efficient and can lead to having no fish at all and starving.
But maybe it's illegal in many countries, I'm not sure.
Well,
Okay,
that's
so
exactly why it is illegal.
now you have to choose a upgrade for your healing plant. This one is just a ranger.
Magical attack.
Yeah,
Or
this one
another
healer, and this one is gives additional turn, which is pretty cool because
I can give an additional turn to the defender.
you can give it to defender or maybe to healer. So depending on situation, you can to move him around and position him behind the character you need to, you know, have additional turn. So it's pretty useful, but it really depends on the formation. So if you like having two healers, maybe just select a healer. I'm not sure. If you're okay to having two healers, yeah.
Actually, the defender with buff, would that be stronger than the healer, than two healers or not?
Maybe healer is more universal because you don't have to, you know, rely so much on the formation. So now you have two cactus healers, which is nice. Just checked the widget and everything seems okay for now.
Excellent, that's good to know. Now, question is, are these animals hostile? Probably better is to damage them a little in case they are, but since I don't know if they are hostile or not.
I don't see, you know, like a
It's
way
better
to release them because they just captured in this area and
maybe someone will break defense later, so in case it's best to give them average damage, so in case they are hostile then it will make the fight easier, but in case they are friendly it won't do too much damage when they are going to attack enemies.
Okay. We will see. Look, what a nice pixie. I believe that this is more like a kindergarten. Oh, so this is just another silly jokes for me, you know?
Kindergarten. Maybe that's a,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
that's a kindergarten for orcs, and they teach pigs, and pigs turn into orcs. Wasn't
Yeah.
there a rumor earlier that
Yeah, yeah,
orcs
yeah.
believe they came from dwarves, but actually they might come from pigs?
Exactly. So they're neutral, so you don't have to kill them, you know?
Neutral. It's hard to tell because this particular snake is shown as neutral, but it's going and attacking the enemies, and these are just neutral.
They're neutral for you, but not for the enemies.
I mean, if some are neutral completely and others are neutrals to me but not the enemies, then shouldn't be somehow shown.
Maybe. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Oh no, you have to select what your orcs mutate into. So now
Ogre.
they become ogre, undertaker, ogre leader, or blockhead ogre. So I think one in the middle is just the same you had before, but you know, just has more stats. And
I think I'll be fine with increased healing.
okay.
For now,
So
there are
he
enough attackers
gains,
anyway, and
yeah.
healers.
So ogres very high level characters. I wonder why he was like first one who get to this level. If all your team, that's interesting. Okay. I'll be back in a minute.
We have no range to be attacking these orcs, and they are just sorcerers. So they don't seem to be able to do much damage. And just skip some turns. Now I cannot attack because it's out of range. Wanted to be in the team, then why didn't you say that earlier? Another blue, another team of enemies.
Okay, so we have another gates and have to break them. Okay, so now we get into the, you know, inner yard of the castle, of the orc village. Checkpoint, which is good. Some kind of snake trainer orcs, something. Having two healers, you pretty much save.
I need to put someone.
You're crafty.
Who has more health than the kid.
Yeah, just keep it turn or go forward. That will be fine. So for now you have a team of 9 characters. That's a lot, I think.
He's shooting his own pen. It's not burning.
Yeah.
What clothes is made of?
It's made of,
Unburnable.
I don't know, aluminum.
But how they are able to bend it then? Because you see, it's bendable. It's rolled here. Well, maybe it's thin enough.
some kind of lost, ancient technology. And so a little bit of collateral damage. It's it's wars. War never changes.
For orcs, it's good to be able to do collateral damage, because if you effectively damage your own people, then you will be able to effectively damage enemies as well.
And something from Warhammer. Maybe.
I actually never played Warhammer. It's from Spartan history, where in Sparta people were taught to deceive each other, and that was believed to be a good trait, because they believed that if you're able to effectively deceive your own people, then you will effectively deceive enemies as well, so that will make the state strong.
Yeah, those Spartans so badass.
I want to never attack yours.
Nice. You see those crates and barrels are kind of not shaded properly, I would say, because it seems like this darkness around not affecting them, because they used light independent shader, and that's why they are visible clearly in any situation in the game. So it's not a bug, like a feature.
It's to deliberately attract attention to them and show that you're able to take them.
Yeah. The same is applicable to these collectible items, at the top end of the screen, and to the characters too. So the characters is light independent too, so they don't get darker at night and brighter at the sunlight. They always clearly visible. Maybe it's not realistic, but helps to create a very readable situation. If you go to the right, you will restore your formation, because
I want to put the fisherman in range for the orcs. Wait, he has only one attack, so maybe it's better for him to remain as he is, so he will be able to attack this orc only.
You know, you have two good healers, so they kind of compensate all damage, all income damage. So you don't have to really worry in this situation about your enemies. So you're pretty much fine. Just keep your formation, and it will be good.
Melee. Wait. In range. I might get first the risk. The checkpoint is nearby anyway. Good. Some hidden coin.
Yeah, those cactus healers, like, you know, they works like a machine gun healers because they have like
A machine gun that shoots healing syringes. Traitor.
or yeah, me attack you not, me a peaceful trader. Okay, so I bring goods, you buy them.
This one seemed to have passed the shaman exam.
It's up to you to pass or to get these items they have. What do you think is right to do?
How the
The
purchase
items-
process does work?
No, it's not a purchase.
It
they're
looks
not
like
trying.
if you take items, they say you are a thief and will attack, something like that maybe.
But they are just, you know, three orc shamans, so doesn't look that powerful, you know. Okay, it's up to you, but you know, these items look so delicious.
Shield. Yeah, that's exactly how it works. But it's kind of sad that it doesn't give you a choice because the game
It
has
gives you a
points,
choice.
so why not buy? I mean,
it
gives a
gives you-
choice to open trading interface.
But they are orcs, and you are kind of an intruder in their land, so they don't, you know, trade with intruders.
But he
Invaders.
just said that he's ready to trade, and now it looks like that players don't want to trade. But actually it's simply because the game doesn't let them to do it, due to lack of proper interface for that.
Oh man, maybe you should,
I don't
you
even
know,
know. I don't even
rewind
know
your turn.
if it's physically possible to defeat them here.
Yeah, it's
Probably.
definitely possible.
And the checkpoint was nearby anyway.
Okay, not so nearby. So this time will you touch their items this time or not?
I don't know, I still need to figure out if it's possible to defeat them without dying.
It's definitely possible. It's out of range, you know. This green area is showing the range while you're backing. Also, maybe I should remind you how the system working. So the healers
to
try
have-
to. Yeah.
I need to have only melee characters around enemies so they can kill enemies faster than they can.
Yeah. Also,
The
if your melee character standing, you know, closely to enemies ranged.
Then
you,
ranged enemies
then-
will be able to attack them, but they won't be able to attack ranged enemies.
Not exactly. Ranged units will have to attack this one who stands in front of them. They can kind of blocks, you know, ability to attack at range for ranged units. So sometimes it's very useful to kind of block these ranged units with your melee units, so you don't have to, you know, get damage to your healers. And also healers kind of try to heal the characters who has less health. And sometimes, most of the time, this is the most efficient way, but sometimes it's not. So that's why you have ability to double click your friendly
If there's someone
units.
standing near the enemy with high chance of critical attack, and someone who has less health is standing far away.
You will have to deal with situation. Oh, it's raining outside. I hope you doesn't hear this, but you probably.
Seems like drops of rain are hitting the glass of the window or something like that.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
roof.
Maybe I will lower sensitivity so of my mic. I will try. Oh man, you lost your precious unit. So you know, take a look at the situation. Just too many enemies are in the range of this guy. So that's why all these three shooters are kind of targeting him. So maybe just move all your team forward and left, and in that situation, many of your units will be in their attack range, and they will not focusing on this only fisherman. Maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, seems like it works. Okay. Maybe move again in front and forward and left. And just skip turns or flip some units. Yeah, that's good. So often their ability to target just one of your units or your healers, whatever. Okay, so we see this merchant orcs again. As I can see, you're trying to get the right formation for this battle. Or something. Or you just skip them. Did you hear me okay? Because I lower sensitivity and I'm not sure how it works.
I think it did catch you one time.
Okay. I will bring it back. Yeah, your ranger is too far away, so he's useless for now.
Didn't trigger, even though I did stone
Take
up.
a look at your ogre shaman. He kind of, you know,
the formation was broken because of a certain move.
And your guy who given shield, he doesn't, you know, get to the far right units. Right.
I'm just thinking that probably. If he gets shield. I'm just trying to find a way to
maybe drag your, you know,
effective together with melee characters.
Maybe your hero should be standing in front of this fisherman, like in the first row, in front of the fisherman, right in front of the fisherman.
But they are attacking from the right.
Yeah.
So maybe it's best to put the hero here.
Maybe, but
to be doing first strikes.
Also try to get these items because they can, you know, get them too. Your hero is in danger. It's in great danger because all the rangers are. Anyway. So maybe give him something like a shield or healing potion, or use your dynamites, or I'm not sure because all of the ranged units kind of focus on him.
Oh, so there is a trader actually with the interface.
That's another trader. This Morning Star is pretty good melee weapon, I think.
But that's for main hero only, and main hero is happy with the bombs.
Okay. And your blue cube isn't effective right now. Oh no, it's fine. He has very high range. So just, you know, skip a turn, maybe it will be fine. But take a look at your cactus in your right column because he may be in trouble. Not in the next turn, but the turn after that. Try to just skip a turn, maybe it will be fine. You have to
now
get closer to
melee attackers.
I think just move right.
Yeah.
That was close. Maybe move to the right again to block this range. Yeah. This game has no balance. Well, it has some kind of balance. Maybe not this. Intruder.
Ranged.
Okay. Who will defeat?
I don't know.
Who will win?
They really gonna be so unhappy.
Yeah, you're kind of trying to get every coin, you know. Even this
Sparrows wins,
little.
it must be something plus star or something like that.
I think it gives you a lot of speed.
I don't know. Already have this item. Probably equip something better, yeah. Casserole for shield. It has 35 to speed. And Casserole has 22 for defense.
Yep.
I don't know, maybe I should try this. Anyway. Maybe with higher speed he'll be able to defeat enemies quicker.
At least he will, you know, attack like first one.
And he should be first attack because
yeah,
that's
he has a lot of speed.
Placed with range.
Mm-hmm.
And another sorcerer with a chest. Done.
Yeah. Me die, but not give you my precious. My precious, you know. It's like
The chest.
okay.
Oh.
Tons of orc, but they will die. They always die.
I need a melee charge. Attack him effectively.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good move.
Another melee character here. Both in attack range.
Nice done, man.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Something else.
what's in the box?
Behind that tent, and it's completely out of range. I mean, not visible, so we need to... Oh, some purple ring.
What
It has
is that?
no description.
Yep. You have to take it. So this is an astral halo. Dwarves believe that word astral denotes the one who being exceptionally drunk.
Excessively drunk. Or maybe
So he's
also being drinking and drinking and then stopping drinking suddenly. That might
Yeah.
also open the
So
gates
it
to
gives a
astral
lot of evade. So well, it's a kind of cool item.
It might be even more helpful than the speed, since he'll be able to attack more often.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
some item. It was a healing item.
I think we are close to the boss, maybe.
That was great to know.
So
Something
try
that
to, you know,
just fire.
kill all these orcs without any
And
losses.
no
in your
checkpoints,
team.
unfortunately, up to
Yeah,
this point. Alright, so we have ranged orcs.
don't hurry up and, you know,
What
think
we
up
need
your
to do
strategy.
is to have ranged
For sure, you
characters
have
too.
to start with your.
And also what we need to do is to have melee characters ready. But,
yeah, to swap them with your.
but we should
ranged.
avoid the situation when melee characters would be in place where they cannot attack but can be attacked.
I think your formation is pretty fine, but you should swap
seem
your
that way.
blue cube and this. Yeah, and this one and the bookworm. These two characters. I think you need to swap them.
Yes, then he can make the healers do more good.
Yeah, in the situation of danger. Okay, so that should be the Orc King Citadel. Yeah, I can smell the full stage getting stronger the closer we get. He's so confident, you know. Continuously insulting everybody.
For now.
Don't be afraid of this bomb because it has not that great damage. So move forward maybe, or yeah, move forward for now. You will get some damage, but they will get damage too. Oh, a lot of damage
to the fisherman.
Yeah, so it's time to swap him maybe, or because if you just move to back, then he will get this. He may die. So maybe use some.
If I just swap him with the fighter and then wait.
Did you hear me? Maybe use the cookie item in front of one of the rangers' enemies, and then move to the back. Not sure. Maybe give him a shield too. I think cookie is a good idea. That's for sure. Oh, you're a consumer. And get his head with the milk. Okay, so if you now move backwards, what will happen? This orc in front of the cookie, he will stuck on this cookie, so he won't be able to move forward, right? So that's why you don't lose this fisherman character, or maybe give him shield. I don't know, or the book. The book is fine too because it gives a level and the heals units. Yeah, and now maybe move backwards to use advantage of your.
They don't move at all.
That's fine because you're giving damage to this melee characters, so it's good. Still good. Also, don't forget about you can prioritize targets. And
they will have to move forward now because they are out of range.
But maybe I think it's okay. You survived previous time, so you'll be fine this time too. Also, you have a hourglass, so maybe just try to move forward. It will be fine. I think.
Maybe if I put a melee character here, that might be dangerous because there are 3 orcs and these can approach too. But
yeah.
But he won't be the only one in their range. So it's a bit of a gamble.
It's up to you. You can use dynamite because you have one.
Actually, first to take the dynamite before.
Okay.
That was miraculous.
Okay, so you almost kill them all. I think they have no chances to defeat you, you know.
We have one in range. These are not in range yet, but probably will be soon. No, we cannot predict where these two will go. Just random place.
Everything is okay, so just move forward or forward left or skip a turn. Will be fine.
Hero has more health than Fisherman. If Hero gets
you can swap
2
them
cells
or
left,
move.
then these cells will be
it's fine.
under his attack range.
Mega hero. Oh.
Now I need to restore the formation. Since every move forward is having chances to trigger some event, it's better to
Sounds
restore
good.
it from here.
Also, did you see this sign to the left at the gate? Like, beware of king?
Orc King. I did see it long ago and forgot about it ever since because there was too dangerous situation with the
this sign is another, you know, like Easter egg maybe, because it looks exactly as a sign in a, you know, this Hollywood cartoon. Oh, I forgot the name. About the ogre.
Shrek?
Yeah, Shrek, yeah. Thank you. So,
and this Orkin looks green. And it looks more like a green mutated human, how orcs usually look. Unlike how orcs look in the game, mutated pigs. Like even here you can clearly see a pig nose.
Yeah. That's why he's a chieftain, you know. He's different.
So maybe some orcs actually do mutate from dwarves. How is it working anyway? Maybe there's some chemical or radiation that makes both pigs and dwarves mutate into different kinds of orcs, and you have humanoid orc and anthropomorphic pig orc.
Some kind of Darwinian theory something inside the game. Okay. Yeah, we are really close to this working. Tons of shaman, sorcerer, yeah.
But they cannot be that stupid to just stand there. There
Oh,
must be someone hiding to cover them.
I think there will be another silly joke. And you know, in front of you, you will see, make another turn forward, and you will see like a very dangerous company of orcs defending
about
their
formation
king.
first.
Yeah, you make a formation. That's a good formation. You just need to swap, you know,
The melee
put
chariot
your, yeah, no, yeah, like this.
defense
Uh-huh.
won't hurt anyway, and I don't know.
So these guys,
Still,
the
no, still,
shamans,
I don't know. It all depends on where the enemy will be. If there are ranged enemies, then it's going to be a
don't
bad
worry.
idea.
You should be worrying about these guys at the same top, at the top, not about the shamans. I think we are peaceful priests. Please do not hurt us. Yeah, you never have anything to do with it. So like, I don't know why at the moment I think it's a good joke.
In
you know,
fact,
like,
they actually maybe created a religion that
yeah.
says it's a good
Yeah.
thing for orcs to attack dwarves.
Yeah, so like, you know, this religion guys are always peaceful. Yeah, right.
So they are peaceful because they don't attack anyone themselves, but they in
Yeah.
fact convincing others to do attacks.
That's correctly. Okay, let's them go.
It's more like a sad joke than funny because it represents how things can sometimes happen in real life pretty accurately, and it makes me feel more sad than laugh.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about because it just, you know, stupid little game. It doesn't have such a depth in it, you know. All the characters are not real, you know, not taken from real life or whatever reason. Because I didn't have money to get a proper lawyer. So it's just the imagination, man. Okay, so we see a pretty dangerous gang of orcs. So be ready to, you know, to do something. But I think you will be fine. I think
Ranged
you will be
orcs.
fine.
They are protecting melee ones.
Unfortunately, you don't have
Still no
any cookie
checkpoints, sadly.
because cookies are pretty useful in this
Maybe
situation.
I don't know. Maybe
You
mines
can use
take them.
yeah,
Their formation or something.
maybe.
I don't know. Like this, maybe.
We best warriors are the fattest one. You strong, but you die.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, another hidden shaman. This is a
Yeah.
extremely clever band
He
of
is a
orcs.
doctor of philosophy. You know?
Oh, so mine only kills one.
That's okay. 2. Because you break the formation, maybe, and weakened them a little bit. So it's fine. Also, this dust item is cool too because you can, you know, daze a little bit. Dust item, which is over the mysterious box, is
will make
useful
them
too because yeah,
for
few
So
turns.
if I make
right?
another orc sleep, that might help
Yeah,
breaking the formation.
and then using the advance of your, you know, ranged units.
If I miss forward.
Maybe just move to the right,
Melee attacker. Still.
or just skip the turn.
What if they
just-
both decide to go? The right.
I think they will go diagonally.
Oh, that did help. Now we can move forward. Oh, upgrade for the hero.
Okay, so they are more strange, and health or defense.
Everything else still seems to be get upgraded, besides defense. Like default health, if I choose attack, I still, and defense, I still get some health. But defense only gets upgraded if it's chosen. I don't know. I want him to have more attack.
I think it's a good idea. Why not?
So that he can do more damage to the enemies.
Yeah.
Ah, the fisherman doesn't look very effective. If he's placed here, then he might be able to hit these orcs and also protect the
try this
cactus. Probably should try and take the shield. Should be useful later.
Yeah, move all your team to the left. It's fine.
And that almost killed the shaman. Now we have
if
melee.
you move to the left, he will be healed by this, piece of meat.
Yes, we need to move to the left because there are two.
Yeah. For sure.
Ranged. That worked extremely well. It's like moving without losing any advantage at all.
Okay, so restore information and let's go. I see a lot of coins, so
that's nice.
And I noticed that you're trying to get all the coins you see. You can, so coins are so super cool.
Don't know why diagonal move glitches in this part. Archers. If we approach them up front, then we will get attacked from all of them.
Yeah.
So we need to make a formation that is
maybe to place your melee guys in front. Maybe. Oh, yeah, it's a good idea too.
If there's something happens, the cactus can quickly get protected by a melee guy. Should be fine.
That's a good formation, Justin. This is treasure of fattest one. He bite your head off. The level of English of these orcs is similar to mine, you know. Somehow, this is weird. Maybe I'm an orc too.
But you seem to know a lot more of English than them.
Yeah, I'm an orc shaman for sure.
Fisherman.
Yes, we swap your main hero and this fisherman, and then move to the right. Because hero has much more health and a lot of weight, so he will be fine. But you see how good this dodge works. Like every second attack is, miss on your main hero.
This is extremely well.
I think we are very close to the boss.
But first, the goal. That is, if there is a way to reach it anyway.
Yeah, I know you will try to get all these coins. Maybe yeah, another achievement, Scrooge, because you'll get a lot of gold, like 3,000 gold coins, and you have this. Oh, it's a pretty cool weapon. I think
Boomerang!
it's. Yeah, I think you will like it because it has pretty good range, but it has much higher attack than these bombs you used. So bombs just
but a lot less
55.
targets.
Yeah, but it's not like
It's
area of
critical.
damage. It's a very cool weapon. I think you should.
It's worth trying. It has more speed and chance for critical, so even if it is attacking less targets at once, it's probably the target that it does attack will die quicker.
Yeah.
Equipped. Waiting.
Okay, I'm here. So let's do this. I wait so
Time
much.
to destroy that orc.
Yeah, loading of Citadel.
The wooden screens are so unexpected that it reminds of Half-Life. Actually,
that's a coincidence. That's a coincidence.
the way it's done, it seems like it would be more suitable to just put a hourglass on the screen without all these fades in and fades out, because that would make the game feel uninterrupted, because you would just have it just freezes for a moment, less than a second, you have hourglass, and then it's you continue playing.
Yeah, but it's actually like absolutely another level. So all these assets you see, they can kind of copy it from the.
But that's the same way it works in Half-Life. In Half-Life, after a wooden screen, you get another level, and everything you see on another level is just a copy of what you had on the previous one. And that's why it's you need to be very careful to have completely accurate copy, so that you won't see anything suddenly change after the wooden screen, which will break the illusion of having one huge level.
Did you hear these frogs?
Because Half-Life. No. But his stomach kinda reminds me of a frog somehow, and he's also green. Because Half-Life didn't have level streaming anyway, so they could only make an illusion of that.
Yeah. So, okay, let's move forward. We'll see what happened.
Not enough range for fishermen.
Did you notice this red flower we are searching for?
Ah, only now. Didn't see it before, even though it was right here in the clear side, but I still didn't.
Well, finally, in the way past dinner time. Why so skinny? Wasn't there anyone fatter? Can't be fatter than you. Even so, you're choking me. Give me back my flower. Flower? What flower? The red one. I need it for my beard. And I need it for my meal. I will turn it into spicy sauce. Give it back, or I will come and take it by force. We cannot jump over the stream. We must figure out how to get him from here. Okay.
The guns. Cannons.
Let's throw some hot cakes with spicy stuffing at him. You are too chatty for dinner. Looks like you are not fried enough. I'll put that right. Okay, we'll see. You disgusting abomination. So
this horn reminds of an old vinyl disc player.
Yeah, something like this.
We need to have someone operating the turrets, and since it seems like we cannot approach him for now, then probably melee characters would be best for that.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
And ranged maybe will be the first to attack when if he ever decides to come there.
I'm not sure why he doesn't do nothing.
Just need to move forward. Didn't trigger anything yet. Ah.
Okay, so he used his old windmill player
and called the enemies.
Yep.
We need to move.
So now you can shoot.
The melee is in range, and he already made a shot. Huh. How dangerous are they? Will the cactus survive?
Take a look, and some of these, markings on the floor, they kind of overlap on each other. So your main hero and this blue cube will get 2 shots. Every one of them will get 2 shots from these turrets. So be careful. Maybe move backward and to the right. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Sounds helpful.
But your fisherman can be attacked by 3 orcs at the right. That's a problem too. So this is a boss. You have to figure out how to defeat him.
And there was no checkpoint in front of the boss. Ah wait, there was a wooden screen. And the wooden screen is a checkpoint.
Yeah, every boss is on
not much of a problem.
own level, so...
And now... Play in range, but he won't move anyway. This one... Huh. In range. Checkpoint is there anyway.
Yeah. You don't have to worry too much.
This will distract him because he'll see that there's a melee character in front of him, so he won't think it's a good idea to attack anyone else.
Did you notice what he's done just right now? Just a moment before?
No.
Okay. Not a big deal. You will see it later. Many times.
Potion. He called reinforcements. Actually, I shot him 2 times, but it doesn't seem like the boss bar became a lot smaller.
No. You just skip one thing. That's why you don't see why he has a full health bar again. But don't worry, you will figure out it very soon. So
maybe I should shoot not him, but the barrel. Maybe the barrel is explosive.
You may try. Why not? Be very careful about your bookworm character because he will get hit right up to his head and one to the right, so it will be some damage.
I don't know, I didn't see that shooting the barrel did anything. And shooting the orc
Because
didn't help too.
because it's not the explosive barrels. Also, you can take a notice what he says, because it's some kind of tips what he will do next turn.
Unfortunately, I only paid attention to the enemies, and I missed.
Yeah.
What
So
said.
he has like a few items around him. This barrel with a horn, like barrel with something else, and these cannons in front of him. So every turn he will use one of these three items, and they do like different things.
I don't know. For now, it looks like a bug, because
Did you see?
when I shoot him, he should lose health. Now he had some food, and that increased his health by 500.
Yeah.
But that's the first time I see him do it. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe he needs 2 shots at once. Oh, now it did work, but only 210, and if he healed by 500, then it's impossible to defeat him unless he gets out of food.
I believe that items he used has its own health bars, maybe,
So it is
Maybe it doesn't
possible.
shown to you. It doesn't shown to you, but it has.
Well, that's the problem, because it looks like a decoration and doesn't look like something you can destroy.
Yeah, I agree, but that's how it works.
Actually, I would make it to have health bar and bar of how many food he has left, so even if player doesn't notice that it can be destroyed, he still eventually runs out of food.
So he said, catch some fires. That means that maybe next turn he will use his turrets, like his cannons. Okay. Also, maybe your fisherman character and your main hero equipped with the bombs will have enough range to to reach his cannons. Maybe you just have to try it. If you move forward as far as you can.
But it's
and,
completely far from obvious that turrets have health bars too, because we never destroyed turrets before.
Yeah, but it will be too obvious if they have some health bars.
Yeah,
They
but
get a damage.
it can
They
be
get a
done
damage.
in a less obvious way by making them, by just making scenes in the game earlier when you destroy the turrets.
I agree. You're right.
Currently it looks like
Also,
if the horn is destroyed, then everything will be fine here. Even if he heals himself, it's not a problem,
Yeah.
and the shots can be dodged. And the most dangerous thing here is when the enemies attack.
Also, when he summon, you know, this units, you can use your turrets not on him but on units to help you guys deal with them, you know.
There's a note here.
So it's not a hard boss, but
main hero is in range of only one and can dodge anyway. So probably.
But they will move. They will move next
yes,
turn.
But he has high health and high evade, and they will move right into the range of fisherman. And melee character. Then melee character, yeah, might distract them. I'm not sure.
Maybe to distract, because all of these 3 orcs will attack this melee character.
If they focus on him only, but they shouldn't, because there are others in their attack range.
Okay. Yeah, dodge is super cool. Maybe your
moving forward is putting Cacti in danger. If we move backwards, then the only one in danger will be the fisherman. And
yeah, he will be in a great danger because he will be hit by three bombs.
But
so
any other move would only make the situation worse, because standing on place hits 3 characters moving forward to Cactus.
Maybe you should move like backward and to the left.
Backward and to the left, that means fisherman will it will make the
fisherman will get 2
with 2 hits instead of 3.
Yeah, maybe give him additional shield or just it's fine. Okay. What next?
Another problem with this place I see is that there's no feedback to your actions, because it doesn't seem like the barrel becomes more damaged after you shoot it. It doesn't change its look, it doesn't get cracks on it or something.
Yeah, or burned, something like this.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Swap fisherman with melee character then. Melee attacks to targets at once should be more useful.
Oh yeah. So the one who is in the most danger is a hero, because he will hit by three bombs at once, right? And next 2 guys is fisherman and the white cactus, because they will be hit by 2. So I don't know. What do you think? Maybe swap your... Who has less health, the cactus or the fisherman?
Cactus. Cactus has 470, fisherman 643.
But fisherman has a defense against the magical damage, so your cactus is more vulnerable. So maybe you should swap your cactus with melee characters, if it's possible.
43.
Oh no, but in
Two
this situation, the
this
cactus,
one
yeah,
will hit with the 2 shots, and now it's hit
the
with the
cactus will
one.
be hidden by two at the same time. So, woo, those cannons are dangerous. I don't know, give him a shield maybe or something.
Shield to the hero.
I think Hero will be fine. He has a lot of health, so. You told me these cannons are not that dangerous.
If we move to the up and to the right.
Maybe try to make formation like less solid with some spaces in between the characters.
There are two. It's
Maybe
here,
it will help.
the cactus will be in that position.
Or just move cactus. Just move cactus into the safe position.
The most, if we move up and to the right, then the one who gets the most hits from 2 will be this cactus.
Yeah.
So if we give this cactus the shield and then move, then everyone else should survive. The
Also,
hero will survive 2 shots.
Also, you may pay attention to the, to this numbers flying after the damage, so you can know how much damage those bombs deals. So next time you will have opportunity to plan better your actions. Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, so many numbers.
I didn't notice a single one.
Yeah.
Fisherman. Melee to protect cactus. Why not?
I think you need to keep one of the two characters at the cannons all the time.
I wonder. If the cactus is at the cannon, then might still be in range to heal. Actually, if both cactus are in the cannon, then they will still be able to heal. So probably it's the best one.
Yeah, and having 2 cannons, you will break this stuff like faster, 2 times faster. Also, when you hitting this his horn, you also hitting him, so he will sometimes use food barrel instead of summoning or instead of using the cannons. Your bookworm character isn't efficient at all, so swap him with this blue cube, for example. He will be fine for this turn. I think only one melee character will deal damage to the blue cube, so will be fine.
And blue cube.
Oh, you just destroyed the horn, so that's cool. But be prepared to more bombing, because instead of summoning this his unit, he will use cannons.
The hero should survive. The bookwoman, fisherman is hit by two cannons. So
maybe
just move
front.
front left. Then the cube won't be able to move, but cactus will be right under the turret, but should survive that because everything is well before.
Okay. So since he will not summon nobody, maybe change the weapon of your main character to the bombs and try to get as close as you can to these cannons.
That should help.
Also, your fisherman should be in the first row. Forward and to the left, maybe?
Forward and to the left. This
Or
will
just
put
to
the
the,
melee
or just to
chance
the left.
backwards
maybe
to
just-
the left. Ah, there's a cube. Wait. No
Just-
one is under the. They can. I think if I just skip a move, they'll survive
Yeah.
just fine.
Yeah, we'll find. We'll find. Move forward. You need to. Okay.
If I move backwards, they should survive. And the main hero should be placed as much forward as possible to attack the turrets.
Yeah.
And the fisherman.
To the left.
Forward and to the left. Ah, just to the left will put the cactus in the
Yeah.
right and the reticle, but if I move forward and to the left, then the cactus will be here and the bookworm will be here. So they will. And it seems like area damage is not that high here. I don't know what about actual being in the reticle, but being next to it doesn't seem that high. Destroyed one turret. Rather than moving forward, I would just move the shaman out of the way to have more spread out formation, because that
Yeah,
would
also if
seem
you
to be-
place your shaman behind your main character, he will make more damage. Because the shaman gives reinforcement.
but that gives a problem with formation. I should make it more spread out. Next
I think you can focus your cannons on the foot barrel because
I want
that
to
way you
destroy
will-
cannons first, because they are dangerous. When cannons is destroyed, there won't be any problems with the foot barrel.
but it will be
because
long
he won't-
and boring.
Yes,
Um,
but it's better to destroy his abilities to attack.
Yeah, you're right.
Explorer, 4,000 steps. Minecraft. Pickaxe.
Yeah,
Which
it's a
is
very good pickaxe
55.
because it deals tons of damage. Just
Yeah,
tons of
critical
damage.
attack, and we've seen on that example of that ostriches that means
And
really
also
high damage.
it's triple attack, so it's very, very dangerous weapon for the melee character.
Might be a good idea to swap it. To swap the bombs with it at times
Yes.
when the enemies are getting close. Two shots by
Yeah.
the melee character, but since they're all here, you can just move him around temporarily and then move him back. Hey, these turrets are taking damage too. Actually, that leads to a potential problem, because if they are destroyed, then how do you fight
I
the
think
boss?
they have like an infinite HP. Maybe. Not sure.
Because, I don't know, they seem to be only able to get
Yes, yes. Or maybe
to reach these turrets and nothing else. Now for the flip barrel. One. Another misclick.
Dinner time. You don't have food for dinner.
Well, as they say, if you're out of fuel, fuel it with yourself. And rephrasing that with the dinner, if you have no dinner, just cut off your living fat and eat it.
Yeah.
Because you seem to like eating fat anyway.
Okay. Yeah, he
This
has
boss is
pretty much.
extremely difficult because it's absolutely not obvious what
Yeah.
has to be done.
But I still like it because you know it has like more complex mechanics maybe. So he's one of my favorite bosses in the game.
For mechanics, yeah, but
It's not balanced. It's not
requires
obvious. So
to teach the player. And
yeah.
also would be nice to have some way to get a character on the river or right there to like kill him quicker.
You're right as always, Nikolai.
Just don't forget to be writing everything down. All the ideas that could be good improvements for the game in its continuation or remaster.
I think I run out of paper, you know, writing all your good ideas because so many things were done wrong. Wrong. Okay, so we are almost here. Oh yeah.
Artilleryman, a real sharp shooting gunner. Now that's nice spoiler for free achievement instead of calling it a defeat the orc boss.
Yeah.
It's called Artilleryman. That's a good idea.
Oh yeah.
It's a flare
think
gun.
you will like
doesn't
this.
Doesn't look like a sniper rifle. It looks like a flare gun.
No, it's not a sniper rifle. But I
Grenade
think you will
launcher.
love this gun because it has some
Let's
range.
compare it with bombs. 55 attack, 73 defense. Oh, speed. Clay bombs. It's the same.
Take a look at the pattern and the range.
Different. A little higher range. No. A lot higher range. That's nice.
Yeah, I think this will be your favorite
tile.
weapon.
Yes. Yeah, it does seem this way.
Okay.
And what
I
now?
think you have to move your characters a little bit forward, all of your
Yes, it
characters.
did work. No waiting for. Only what? Alright.
Hooray! What would you say now, fat one? You won't get the flower anyway. The flower is flying into the river.
Grab it quickly!
No!
Don't scream! Run and grab it! Why are you just standing there?
He will try to grab it.
Wow, he suddenly became a lot older. Now we see how much he needed this flower.
No, I will not return home without a deer. I have, like a screen freezing right inside the movie, so
I didn't notice any screen freezing.
that's unfortunate. Okay,
Maybe
so
it's-
this is start of level 4, like chapter 4. You can again choose the difficulty, and
Are you there? I suddenly stopped hearing you.
Nikolai, did you hear me?
I didn't hear you for a while.
Yeah, something with
only-
my internet connection.
I only started hearing you now.
Okay. So I just got some picture freezing before, and probably it's something about my internet connection. So yeah, it's like this location. It's like start of the chapter 4, and visually it's one of my favorite because of this, this cheerful atmosphere and the colors. And I don't know, it's just something about this location is appealing to me.
Shadows, nice movement, shadows from the palms, and
Yeah.
also the idea of like having a cliff and having a sea as natural obstacles makes it look like more convincing that you cannot move left and right away from the field.
Yeah. This location will, made later, so maybe we got some experience or something, so it looks better than previous chapters. Even this, the wet sand, like, is a little bit darker than regular sand, so we put some
Yeah.
details.
I started noticing it now. Waves.
Yeah. So we may try to finish this level or maybe continue next time. What do you think?
I think if we have time, then why not finish it now? That is, if you have time.
Okay, let's try. Let's try to make this level.
Finally,
Well, we finally awake. You finally awake. Oh, where am I? What happened? You were brave or stupid enough to jump into the waterfall, so the river brought us to the shore. You swallowed some water from the river, so I have to recirculate your mouth to mouth. Oh, so that's why I have a mouth full of fur. And where is my flower? While you were unconscious, it was stolen by a huge phoenix bird. Holy smoke, what does this bird need my beard for? Maybe it wants to look older or needs a costume of a dwarf for Halloween. In any case, it has the flower now.
it's a cosplay bird.
Yeah. So where I'm supposed to look for this dwarf bird now? As far as I know, phoenix live in the desert, you know, those places with a lot of sand. I love sand, it's nice to have under your feet. In any case, I'm not going back without my beard, let's go. So, the story has some really stupid twist with like some bird stolen the flower again. So it's not very clever, you know. But
You just need another boss to fight, it seems.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
make another boss in any way possible.
yeah. So show must go on, you know. So any kind of motivation is better than nothing. I believed at the time, but
I don't know, maybe instead of maybe make some other quest instead of protracting the quest for the flower.
okay, let's try to move forward and we'll see what happens. Also, this chapter has a very cool, like, special level. Every chapter has a different special level.
Interesting,
And,
interesting.
and this one, while being like most attractive in my opinion, it also has like best special level. I think it will be second, so it will be right after this one. Okay, Eaglet. We see some birds.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
And critical too.
Yeah, but they don't make a formation, so they're not so, you know, dangerous to you. Oh, that hitting range. Making these birds like absolutely useless.
Somebody took an item.
Oh, okay. Upgrade, so you can upgrade your woodcutter to cavalier. Cavalier, yeah. Lumberjack.
Their
or
difference is speed.
Warrior
Less
maybe.
defense, more speed.
And the lumberjack has a 2 attack.
Oh,
And seasoned warrior.
warrior.
So he like
Unlike
hitting-
previous time, there's no choice between ranged and melee.
Yeah. That's because you like like go the branch of his melee warriors, and from now there will be
Actually,
only
really
melee.
like Seasoned Warrior because 3 attacks at once.
Yeah, yeah.
That sounds extremely cool. And not much less health than everyone else.
Okay.
Health, more health, but speed, defense. Seems like pretty balanced between the other 2 and 3 targets at once. It looks like it's the best choice of them all. Because not only it's balanced, but also you have, on top of that, you have 3 targets.
Yeah.
Upbringer achievement unlocked.
Another silly hat. Not sure what
Can you
it's
fly
doing.
with it? Like a small helicopter?
No, but it gives a little bit of evade, a little bit of speed and defense. So
Defense speed really. How is it possible to evade with it? The enemies spend too much time looking at it and laughing, and that prevents them from attacking properly?
Yeah. I think it's pretty much how it works.
It's strange. I have a clear memory of already earning the cap that looks like this, but different color. But I don't see it in the inventory.
Let me try to explain how it works. So every item has like 3 grades, like 3 tiers, you know, and this.
That's what I had before. So this disappeared from the inventory.
Yeah, so depending on the difficulty you choose and the level when you get this item, you will get like bronze, silver, or gold item. But we not really wanted to, like populate all your inventory with tons of similar items, so we kind of collapsed them into the one item. And you can change the skin of this item if you have both like bronze and silver, like in this case. Yeah, so this is another strange idea.
Can only be earned on a hard difficulty, or I don't know, maybe high levels, very late in the game.
Gold you can more easier get on hard difficulty, and while you get in like gold achievements. Or on later levels on normal difficulty too. It's possible too. Okay, so I think you like
the Astral Halo with evade is a lot better anyway.
Okay, let's move
because evading most attacks is extremely helpful. Well, this one looks bigger, but some optical illusion they are the same. I don't know. Yeah, different colors. This one looks like more brown and this one like more blue, but it's something with the lighting. They are same character because if you choose.
Also, he's standing like
the same.
not exactly on the square, like in between the 2 squares, which is very weird looking, strange.
Probably it's physics based, something like in Goo cubelets, where it's also square based, but you sometimes can be outside of squares. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the game believes that every time you move, a unit must just be offset from to a certain distance, and that's why, because of some glitch of a physics, if unit is between squares, then unit will keep offsetting and remain between them.
Yeah, but that's for sure like a glitch or bug. Not a feature.
Fisherman,
okay, so now you can
cowboy or an
exploder.
An exploder sounds better. Magical attack and wait, it's the same, but with cowboy we lose our ability to attack multiple targets at once.
Yeah, but it has a little bit of evade. And maybe
10% evade. 2 times attack. But still, ability to attack 5 targets for exploder.
But how often do you have like a possibility to hit 5 targets? Maybe not so often. So usually he hits like 1 or 2, maybe. You know? So this is a choice. So it's up to you. If you like Exploder, take Exploder. But Cowboy has his own, like, you know, perks. But a little bit less range because this Dynamite has a field of damage, so it will. In fact, it has like a range of 3 instead of 2. Okay, so who do you choose?
There's a problem that we have physical attack and magical attack.
Yeah.
I actually would like to review the squad before making a choice, and this is unfortunately not possible. So that's another idea
Yeah.
of something
I think
to
you have
add.
to. Mm-hmm.
Because physical and ranged, I don't know. I have main hero for that. Physical and ranged, and he seems to be doing pretty good job at it. And magical, there's a cube, but only cube, I think.
So Exploder is
And
better.
Exploder, it's higher chances of survival than the cube.
Okay. Makes sense.
I don't know why did the cube never roll out. It's very close to that. It just wasn't just lucky enough to reach enough experience. More
Yeah, there are
points.
like a little like thin experience bar under the name of the character.
And then there's another upgrade choice.
Choice. Yeah. You can choose a lumberjack or seasoned warrior. But you have
I already have another seasoned warrior.
so maybe lumberjack is better.
Lumberjack has 2 attacks and more speed.
So he's like more focusing on one enemy. And seasoned warrior like
Okay,
more
since
like
I
area.
already have seasoned warrior, I chose lumberjack.
Also, I have to say that you're choosing like from melee character, you're choosing not a tank character, but some kind of damage dealers. That's okay, but maybe you should think about to get like really super armored character. At least one of them.
The main hero is a super armored character.
Okay. Some crabs, some more crabs.
A lot of them.
But you have your bombs. Bombs are not super efficient against the crabs because they have like defense, high amount of defense.
I need melee characters here.
Yeah, good idea. And your exploder do nothing for now because all the enemies are out of his range. Yeah, now it's better.
They got stuck. Got stuck again.
You can just press space instead of moving like left, right, left, right.
Might be faster. Oh, someone else. Another lumberjack.
Yep.
And he cut off palm.
Yep. Hi, what are you doing?
This time his mumble sounded very similar to what he actually said. That's like, hi, what are you doing?
Hello, don't you see I'm chopping this palm tree?
You are chopping, didn't you just finish it?
What are you doing here all alone? They are down there on the beach, but I have no time to chit-chat. Palm trees will not get cut by themselves. Oh, okay.
Checkpoint?
Checkpoint.
Actually,
Yeah.
he seems to be neutral
Yeah.
and not
I don't
admirable
think.
to the team.
Yeah.
Crabs. More crabs. Melee characters. Magical. Orc Shaman will give attack, why not?
I don't know, there is something about this atmosphere of these beach levels, you know. I think at the moment I was inspired by a game called Zelda Wind Waker, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. It has some
Never
similar
heard of that
atmosphere.
game.
Oh, it's super cool, open world RPG game. But it's made for the Nintendo consoles, so not really popular in our country. So, but it's pretty much popular in the West and in Japan.
Yeah.
So this atmosphere of like a sunny beach and this ocean waves and palms are taken from this game because it's super cool made.
It would be really nice if the water had gradient instead of just being a sharp line.
Yeah. Man, you cheating with these bombs. They looks like, you know, Uber weapon or something.
There's
Just
no other
keeping-
choice for me because I cannot play these kinds of game anyway. I will never complete it otherwise.
Okay, so another selection of cubes. Not really a choice
After
for
jelly,
you.
yes, and thick jelly is a attacker, melee physical attacker, which I
Yeah.
have already.
Also, he has like his own regeneration, so he will heals a little bit every turn.
But I
which
want
is
to play with
cool.
healers. If healer
Yeah.
dies, I'm always in a checkpoint.
For
And
sure. So it's
High
a jelly
attack
probably.
range.
How do you think?
Basically, all we get is a little more health and attack, unfortunately. No more range,
So-
nothing.
Yeah. So maybe
bad.
you remember that we start from like little, you know, slimes, then we turn to the jelly, and what it will be next? What do you think?
Slime,
someone
jelly,
coming.
maybe a stone.
Yeah, something like this. We will see.
Because slime has like less density than a jelly and
Yeah.
then more density, then if you extrapolate more density, that would be a stone.
Okay. We will see if you're right or not.
Another fisherman.
Yeah, he say like, hush, someone coming.
So many people, so that woodcutter wasn't alone after all. So we're looking for them.
Hi guys, what are you doing? Hello, we're just catching fish here. And why do you need these explosives? Just in case, to drive mosquitoes away. I see. Hope you catch enough fish.
Never seen
Alright.
so many fish power-ups at once.
Oh yeah.
A saber!
Yeah, like Shinto. This sword is so sharp that dwarf barbs uses as a razor. It may explain why dwarves visit the barber shop so infrequently. Yeah.
100 hertz.
So
Pretty
as you
fast.
see, if you use this Shinto, so your attack
Similar
will
to
be
Battle
similar
Spear.
to this lumberjack or. Okay, this is still your favorite. I got it.
The gun.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, this guy has tons of armor, you know, Cavalier.
Now what?
So basically, these guys, you know, here is for replenish your troops using these anks. So maybe if you need someone, new dwarf to your team, you can dismiss one of your character and using this ank replenish your troops.
Ah.
That's why
Actually, I might have forgot about this.
Man, be very
Wait a
careful
moment.
with these cubes because it's super dangerous. They are very, very ranged and has like magical attacks, so
I don't
damage
know.
dealers.
The only thing
Also, your team is maybe
the
not
best thing
that
to do is probably
efficiently
first
formatted.
move closer to
But you
them.
have this banana. You have this banana, so
If I stay
you
here,
can.
I can use it to
Yeah.
heal. That is if they
Yeah.
do move close.
For now, your healers is enough to just compensate all the damage and counter.
Upgrade for the
Okay,
healers.
so now
We
you
have
have to
Toxic
choose another
Cactus.
cactus.
to be a magical attack or
He
the one
gives
that gives another
a turn.
or a better healer.
Heals. Yeah.
More health, more. I want to stay with the healer.
Okay. Not much choice there for you, but sometimes you need to, you know, reduce some of your troops. Like I don't need that much healers. I need like more damage dealers or something. So this is the opportunity to do so. Okay, just move left and kill these cubes. You see how much damage your melee characters deals to these guys because they are all physical damagers, and these cubes are kind of magical creatures, so that's why you're so efficient against them. And you see these crabs are kind of fighting with them too, because they are not neutral to one each other.
This
Maybe
is
these
real
cubes,
nice.
these cubes are still trying to conquer the world in some way, because there is a huge conspiracy of the slimes.
Physical cubes and magical cubes. Bookworm can now be upgraded into a healer or a medicine man. Pharmacist must heal and medicine man gives shield. I think we already have two healers, so maybe for more variety medicine man would be useful.
Yeah.
It gives shields.
So maybe when your cactus, you may choose a healer, but you know, when your cactus is mutated, you can choose like poisoned cactus. That was an opportunity for that, you know. You know what I mean? But it will works in this way too. Cactus healers are cool because they like have multiple and spread this healing ability among several units. And the dwarf healer maybe heals a little bit high more, like more bigger amount of health, but it's only for the one character, so they kind of a little bit different. There's their own like pros and cons. Okay. Now bring cubes. Your ogre shaman is kind of in a dangerous position a little bit.
I think I should
But
start
you
with
can
moving a
swap
main
him.
hero to the close to the enemies so that he
Okay.
can start attack them. He probably will withstand the damage anyway. And then outside the range
Probably
of healers.
He will not survive next turn, because too many guys are pointing at him. Okay, so
Ogre Thrower, Ogre Shaman increases the attack. Ogre Thug.
I have a feeling that you pretty good with your team, so probably you will just upgrade to next better version, not going to the right or left.
I think the same.
You have two buffers, two healers, two melee weapon, melee warriors, and like 3 ranged warriors. So it's pretty well-rounded party. Maybe another melee unit will be a good addition, but more or less it's a good.
Seasoned Warrior might survive. He seems to have enough health and still do some damage.
Okay.
And now we can move Seasoned Warrior for the under the protection of the healers, and also he will be protecting the orc. Now I don't think there's time for moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, seems dangerous enough.
Okay. Maybe move left.
Yes, like this, then we'll be able to attack.
Yeah.
Good enough. And excellent.
Don't forget to put your bookworm in the middle of your formation, so he can give this shield to as most characters as.
Well, there are too many things that are too easy to forget.
Yeah.
This can be a nice screensaver. You can just like stand like this and put a pile of coins on the space key.
forget if I mentioned that the music for the game was made like especially for the game, not just taken from public sources. It's
Yes,
not-
you did mention it in a
Yeah,
first
because-
stream.
Yeah, because I'm very like this music. In different chapters and levels. Depend. For now, we like playing very peaceful level, and music is kind of described that too. I think next one level will be much more hard and intense, and probably music will change after that.
Those are my cubes, so we need to put.
One of the blue cubes just taken this hourglass item, so who knows how he will use it? You know,
He can use it?
yeah, like get him back in time and kill the Hitler. Would you imagine the world where the blue magical cube kills Hitler, and what happens after that? It's like super alternative history.
Well, leader is dead, but there are still a lot of people that support the ideology. So,
Yeah.
question is, so it's a huge question if the history will be so alternative or not.
Yeah, like, and maybe, you know, the hero who kills the dragon
Becomes dragon.
becomes the dragon himself.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah.
imagine it like this. I don't know, like Nazi Germany
Portraits
is
of
ruled
blue
by a
cube
yeah.
hanging everywhere. One more move and it will be in range. Still can move out of the range once. Ah, now they have this. Excellent. Still it has only one move to get in range.
So you might
Need
try to.
Need to place Fisherman to throw dynamite. Wait. Melee chariot. Ah.
Yeah, it's fine. Just walking this melee character.
Will
be
make
fine.
melee character ineffective. What? Should work.
Okay.
First to attack, and then melee can just go nearby,
Yeah.
like for protection. If this one had too little health, for example, then melee could protect him. How much damage? 3 already? I don't remember taking that much damage.
You don't use it because you're super efficient player. Oh.
That's only because of you, otherwise I'd be still replaying first chapter for the 100th time.
Oh man.
Checkpoint.
I forget
Carpet.
about this.
A lot
Yeah.
of carpets.
I forget about this silly place.
They have a camp set up here.
Yeah, it's like a, you know, like a beach full of slimes. They kind of resolving the here or something like this. Resort, you know, like
Hiding
ocean.
behind the fence.
Hey, look, there's the beach for slugs. They look kind of relaxed. Let's stir up the party. Okay.
Healer.
Yeah. You can prioritize the healer and kill him first. Looks like damage you did with this
Not enough.
gun isn't enough to, you know.
Maybe put your ogre behind the back of your main character to make 2 turns at once. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no, he just reinforces, which is really helpful too. For some reason, I think he will add another turn. Okay.
Luke survived if she takes the cookie. Checkpoint was nearby, so I'm taking it.
He will not only survive, but dodge everything. Every freaking attack he will dodge.
I don't remember that anymore.
Your hero is invulnerable. Invincible.
Not really invincible. Just hard to kill because health's getting lower eventually.
You're using your hero like a paratrooper, you know? Yeah, finally. Your strategy works. You're kind of trying to kill the healers.
More
First.
melee. Oh, glass must be quicker. How was it? Don't remember that as well. Fish for healing. And more melee for more attack.
So here's another, philosophical question.
And
Oh, finally,
shotgun.
fine. Also, the
rifle.
shotgun is.
It
Take a look at this range. Take a
it
look at
has
this
higher range, but only one target.
Yeah,
But higher attack and higher speed.
attack.
It
It's
might
super
just
cool
work.
weapon.
And
Also,
skins. 3
it
skins.
is. Yeah, so you got the gold one that first time. Also, take a look at this at the appearance of this rifle. I don't know if you're a fan of classical Fallout series or not, but there was like a gun, BB gun, weapon called BB gun.
I
And so
didn't
this
play any of the Fallout games, but BB gun, I think, I don't know, I might be wrong, but I think a weapon like that called this way was in first Home Alone game. And
It's not only possible because it's very popular in United States of America.
and it's a pretty good weapon because it has a lot of ammo, and if your traps were not enough to take out all health of the thieves, then you can use this gun to just shoot them. Actually, it's a very
Yeah.
unique game because I didn't see anything like that anywhere else. Like in this game, first you spend some time placing traps in the house, and then thieves appear in the house, and you need to lure them in the traps and shoot them with the gun. And there's also a tarantula which does no damage but slows them down if they touch it. And game ends when the game over if one of the thieves catches you, and you win if their health reduces to 0 and they all have, I think, 10 hits. Yeah, whenever one is hit 10 times. It's more
I believe
interesting.
this BB gun is like air pressured gun for teaching children to shoot, something like this. And if you take a notice of the description, so letter BB are engraved onto the stock. Must have some meaning. War never changes chosen one. So this is a phrase from Fallout for sure. So that's like another, Easter egg maybe. Very obvious for those who played Fallout series.
And first Home Alone is a lot more interesting than the second, because in the second Home Alone everything you do, you just run down the street and through different locations and just throw different items at thieves in order to slow them down.
Yeah.
And nothing else
It
happens.
was on NES platform.
No, Home Alone games I'm talking about now are for DOS. On NES platform, totally different games, not ones.
Okay.
I'm talking about. There are games with same names, but they are different. Because, it's from the times when there wasn't the standard of having consistent experience across platforms, and people could make totally different games for different platforms that only share the name and nothing else.
Yeah. Oh man, putting this ogre shaman behind the hero, you kinda making hero almost like one-shot killer. it's super efficient, It's also helps sometimes getting critical. So he's a ridiculous damage dealer right now. You see, only these melee cubes can withstand like shot, and other ranged cubes are dying from first shot.
I need to place knowledge. Too far.
Move to the left,
It's
yeah.
in the two moves. Done. Now for the coin.
Yeah, these are armored crabs can take a lot of damage because
Fisherman.
they are physical armor.
Melee? No, like this.
Maybe put your blue cube a little bit forward, because he is a magical damage dealer, so he will be efficient against these crabs. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to save. Yeah. So this crab is forget to save, and we are forget to make a saving system inside the game.
And there was also that blue cube which forgot to use the hourglass.
Yeah. Just like you sometimes.
Yes.
I think we are close to the end of this level, so
I have a memory of a fish, and fish does not remember what it's seen in the last 5 minutes, so if you have a look at this stream of the Flaming Shipwreck map, you will see me running around in circles in the same corridor, and that happening because I very quickly don't remember this corridor anymore.
Oh yeah, I think it's the end of the level. So maybe we will continue on the next streaming, because
Yeah, good idea, because it's getting
harder.
maybe late.
Let's take a look, get to the checkpoint, and then
Next checkpoint. So we will not finish the level because it's get harder right on this location.
Yeah, but we may take a look at this special. What makes this level special, Because I'm a little bit proud of what we made. You will see right now. So okay,
yeah,
this is like a checkpoint.
We'll finish here.
Let's make a few few moves forward and take a look what's make this level special, and I think that's it for today's stream.
There's some... Oh! I see a new mechanics that actually moves everything around and the formation too.
Yeah.
That's pretty
So-
cool, but it might become a headache.
It will be a headache, so you have to be very careful because you know these waves can take your units like into the ocean and they will die. So
Oh,
you
this
have
is
to.
extremely... And there will be... Now I see why we have to end here, because there's gonna be a lot of checkpoint reloading.
Yeah, so it will be hard to beat this level. Or maybe we will start it next time.
Yes?
But I think this mechanic is really cool because it brings some boxes and crates and enemies right from the ocean, and also like trying to you know, take it to the left and bring it to the ocean. So
Extremely
your main goal is to keep to the right side as much as you can. I would say that, and also like waiting for the wave and like run over the obstacles after the wave is gone, something like this. If it makes sense to you. And maybe this elder will.
It's the same elder that was at the beginning of the game, even the description is the same. About the Underworld War.
It's not the same. They're just similar because all the dwarves like has the same faces. Okay, Nikolai. So I think it's
Yes,
it is.
it is time to finish.
For the streaming.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's time to finish the stream. Thank you very much for coming to the stream.
Thank you.
It was great playing the game with you, and I'm looking forward to continue playing it.
Okay, maybe we can like do it next week. At the
That
same
would be
time.
great. That would be great.
Approximately.
That would be excellent. I will be very happy if nothing unexpected happens and it will work
Yeah.
out this way.
Okay, cool. So it was a pleasure. Goodbye.
Goodbye.